So we're going to crawl on top of it. Yeah, and we're, you know, we're at 220, man. She's good. What is going on, Grub and Gravel? Listen, I got this product a few months ago before I went on a road trip from NatureHike, right? I have a video for this. I'll leave a link in the description. But I did a review of this NatureHike. It's a charcoal pit, but man, with the wood on it and the, you know, seeing better days up here, but with the brushed and the wood, man, it just seems so elegant. You know, it got me looking into some more of what is NatureHike doing. And it turns out they've got a ton of products. And one of the products I ran into coincides with another trend that I've been seeing lately. It's something called IGT. It's an iron grill table. And what those are is modular tables that you set up. And then, you know, you can use it as a straight table, or they sell pieces, modular pieces, that go inside of the table, you know, for camp cooking, things like that. So, not affiliated with NatureHike in any way. Kind of wish I was before I dropped the money on this stuff here. But I just saw some things, you know, that I had to pick up. I want to figure out what's up with this IGT table trend thing that's going on. And I kind of want to investigate some more NatureHike's products. So, what I got today is a couple of these tables and some components that fit in them. And we're just going to take a look at them and see what's going on. All right, I guess basically to get started is we're talking about a table here, you know. So originally, when I was acquiring this little kit here, I got this table right here. Great table. Set up really fast, tore down really fast, super sturdy, everything was great. Then I realized they had a second table available that I figured I'd want to give a try too. So that's going to be in here. So let's get them both out of the bags. Inside of each bag, now they do a really great bag, 31-inch long bag, about 9 inches across the top, about 6 inches high as far as storage and transporting them goes. They did a really good job inside of compartmentalizing everything so that nothing gets really scratched that bad. So inside of each one is a couple of these rolls, like if you'd used any kind of a camping setup table before. It's kind of the metal ones that roll out top. These feel like to be aluminum, a little bit of plastic on the end caps. And then each of these tables is going to come with a couple of these. They're like a lock. They're for the top surface, and they lock the table into place just to make everything nice and sturdy. And then, like I said, there are some end caps on this one that's going to hold it secure. And then the table itself. Get this out of the way. Let's get a little closer here. Like I said before, NatureHike is doing beautiful work with the way they're putting together this woodwork and things like that. So, all right, let's get one of these tables set up. So everything, the legs just kick down. And there are little brackets that you're going to want to make sure snap into place just to make sure everything stays nice and sturdy. Both sides set up like this. So then I pick one of the sides, and there's these cross brackets, and they snap right onto a little button that's right there, kind of a hole in the plastic. Fit it over there. It fits over there securely. And then you bring the other piece of table up and pretty much do the same thing with this one. Flip it around. Add your bar over there. Add your bar on this side. Sturdy, all in position. In addition, for added sturdiness, they give you these little end caps. And what there is inside of here, there's cut a little slot down in this groove, right in here. And there's a little knob on the bottom of this. I don't know if you can see that. And so that sets in the little groove on each side. And then you push it forward, and it locks it right into place. Same thing going to happen on this side. A little slot in the divot. Slide it right into place. I mean, now this thing is pretty sturdy. All right, so then you have these little slots right here. And these slots go right up, slotted in here. Oh. All right, so you're looking at this table right here. Now 31 inches long. You're talking about 17 inches wide. And these tables, both of them, they are 16 inches tall. That's why I said the challenge is for, it's going to be some low cooking. You see I'm in a chair right now, and I'm kind of right there on it. So, you know, it could be a decent height. So let's get into this one. Same situation, comes with a couple little baggies. These are going to be the panel tables, or the table panels. And then the framework for this one. Well, if you notice, I didn't have any extra rails to add on, anything like that. So this one here is really nice. So basically, you grab it by the edges here. Oh, you gotta make sure it's a little free, huh? And this one just pops right open. And then pretty much to put it back away, pops right back down like that. And it's open. So like I had said before with the other table, these little units come with end slots. They look very similar, except this one right here is going to have more of a groove coming out of the side and a groove cut into the side of this right here. So it's just going to slide on there like that, similar to the other ones, and it's going to slide right into the little spot. NatureHike on the outside. Slide them right in flush, and your beauty. Then it comes with your pieces for the middle of the table. A little different than the last one. You get a couple slots about this size. Now this one right here has got a little weird spot in the middle of it that says NatureHike. And it actually slides out of the way. Now, I mean, in just plain table form, maybe you put a little trash can under here or something like that. I don't know what you want to do. Feed your dog scraps through it. But anyway, so these just slot right in here like this. You get another bag. And you get these bigger panels. And then boom, you're sturdy. Now, I think they said this is a 220-pound weight on this. So we're going to crawl on top of it. Yeah, and we're at 220, man. She's good. Okay, let's start taking a look at some of the accessories, because that's why we bought this in the first place. Alrighty, let's talk accessories. Okay, first one is going to be this little bitty burner right here. Remember earlier I talked about this little hole right here. We would reveal what that was for, but let's take a peek at this first. So what they send you, or what you buy, is this little burner right here. So three burners, 12,000 BTUs for this little thing. It's mostly like aluminum, some stainless steel on it. One of the things I noticed when we're looking at it, it does have this, so it's got this little coil that gets really hot and it helps reburn some of the fuel for more efficiency, things like that. The thing about this little unit right here, it is actually a standalone burner, if you want it to be. Right? So set up like that, it's about 6 inches tall, like probably 6 inches wide with that all going on right there. Like I said, it comes with cute little legs. The thing about these burners we're going to look at right now, isobutane. Now, I don't know the intricacies of getting adapters and things for these, but it is possible, I guess. If not, you're looking at this isobutane. So earlier we talked about this hole right here. So what you do is you push down this hole a little bit right there, and this slides right out of the way. So now there's this gap right here. So you put the little legs down to this, and it's going to fit right into that slot right there. One of the pro tips I'd seen on a different video actually was he takes his can, it fits, notice it fits right in the hole. You can hook your can up first before you drop it down into the hole, so that way you don't have to climb underneath and monkey with it if you don't want to. But the deal with this burner right here is it sits down right inside of this hole. Mine actually fits very flush. I have seen a review where it's, well, maybe it is a little wobbly in one position. It depends. The hole seems a little bit bigger than the catches for it. But that's what you're looking at. Burner, your gas can is underneath. Now, you know, if you just wanted to, you set this little table up. You got a little place you're eating. You got one little pot. Open your deal. You got one little pot you were cooking some soup on. Maybe you did a little bit of prep right here. Dump in the pot, you know, and a nice little surface for you to eat. All right, so let's say you want something with a little more heft on it. Everything I'm gonna show you comes in these little bags. Even that little burner came in. It's a nice little pouch like this. All the accessories come in beautiful little bags, nice solid ripstop. So what you get is this burner right here. So this burner right here is going to be a little heavier. This one's like 8 pounds for this burner right here. But same situation, ISO propane right there. There are a few features with this one. So just like the other one, this one can be used totally by itself. I mean, if you just want to leave this table, or you get someplace and you ain't got time to set it up, or you got that nice picnic table where you can set it up, then like I said, full legs, nice tabletop, great burner. Most of this is probably aluminum. This seems like stainless steel on top here. One big burner on this one. This one is going to be 9,000 BTUs only on this burner. So this little triple right here was actually quite a bit more BTUs. This one just seems a little more sturdy, something like that. Of course, knob, big problem, my problem, no detent. How am I going to know if I'm turning it off or not? And the lighter. Alrighty, so this one has one little trick right here where, hold on to this because it'll fall off a little bit. Underneath here is this little array right here. And it is magnets. So holding this, it holds your can underneath the table just like that. And they say 13,000, when you have your can upside down like this burner will do 13,600 BTUs. So it's going to burn through a lot more fuel, but you know, it's a good way to accelerate it. So let's take a peek. So how this works is just pop out a couple of more table pops, put these little legs back in, get your cord underneath there, and this little unit right here drops right down inside your table. This little original table we talked about does the same thing. So you pull this slot out, and this little burner here fits right inside there. Okay, you're gonna say, hey, listen, I don't know about all this gas cooking and stuff. You know, I'm a charcoal guy. You know, I do have something for you. This is actually one of my favorite pieces of the whole kit. Just the way they constructed it. Once again, like I said, beautiful bag it comes in, very sturdy burlap handles, kinda ripstop material. This right here is a charcoal grill. And here's my favorite thing about this whole thing. It's the setup. Now, you've had these before where they're the stainless steel, and it's that little folded up barbecue pit, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. Check this out. That's set up. I mean, you went from there, drops right in the table. It's got this nice mesh cover on it. Inside here is this pan that's going to hold your charcoal. There is a gap underneath, an air gap. There's great air gaps all around the edges of this for your charcoal to breathe. And then, I mean, when you're ready to go, you dump this charcoal out, you know, obviously. But in the process of dumping the charcoal out, this thing actually puts itself away. So now you're back to thin again. Put this back in there. Slides right into the bag. Now, like every accessory that's in here, this thing is about 14 inches across. They're about 9 inches wide to fit this gap right here. This is going to be full stainless steel. You know, I've had these grill grates before that are kind of this wire, and this is a superior wire. It just seems like some of those doesn't seem as prone. The frame seems kind of sturdier. Doesn't seem as prone to wanting to twist up a little bit like some of those frames will. And bam, you're right back in the carrying case. All right, so pretty much with this NatureHike IGT iron grilling table, like I said, not iron. This stuff is all very light. It seems like a success. I really like the modularness of it, being able to swap out a few things. Hey, in a pinch, I have these burners and things that I could pull up and use somewhere else if necessary. Throw one on the tailgate, the little one on the tailgate, make a little macaroni and cheese instead of rocking like a jet boil or, you know, something like that. You know, I did one of the Ozarks, the barbecue pit in the Ozarks, and I really like it. Please check out the affiliate links in my description for all of these products. Check out this video where I am actually grilling in the Ozarks in that NatureHike grill I showed you a minute ago. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe. Y'all take it easy.